Everyone, this is Pastor Chris with Prison Reformers Ministries Daily Message, and it comes from Mark chapter 3 verses 28 through 30 and Acts chapter 7 verse 51. Assuredly I say to you, all sins will be forgiven the sons of men, and whatever blasphemies they may utter. But he who blasphemes against the Holy Spirit never has forgiveness, but is subject to eternal condemnation, because they said he was an unclean spirit. You stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ears, you always resist the Holy Spirit as your fathers did, so do you. What we're talking about is the true and one only unforgivable sin is when you blaspheme against the Holy Spirit. A prime example is that, let's say that you're being convicted of something, you're feeling guilty, and you continually commit that sin knowing that it is wrong and it is ungodly. And then you go and you ask for forgiveness for that sin on Sunday, but then you go back and do the same thing again. And in your mind, you're thinking, I'm not supposed to be doing this, but it feels so good. You're not changing your heart because the Holy Spirit's convicting you of it. It's all over the Bible. And where the Jews said that Jesus Christ was not of God and that he was a demon, that was a very severe form of blasphemy, and those people will not be forgiven. When you're being convicted and God is calling you to come to his Son and him, and you harden your heart so bad that you don't believe, you will not inherit the kingdom of heaven. That is the most unforgivable sin. There are different forms of blasphemy. You know, when you do use the Lord's name in vain, you can be forgiven of that, as long as your heart is not hardened and you do not say that the Holy Spirit is not real. You cannot turn your back on God, and that's what you do when you get convicted and you continually do not change. You're turning your back on God and you're closing your heart off to Jesus Christ. That is the blasphemy that we're talking about that is unforgivable. So just remember, when you know what you're doing is wrong and it's against the Bible, and you're feeling guilty and that little voice in your head's telling you it's wrong, and you continually do it and that voice goes away, then God is no longer talking to you. And you will not be forgiven of that one sin. So that's why you cannot continually repeat sin after sin, the same sin, and know it's wrong. So I just hope everybody has a blessed day today, and may God bless you today.